Hey guys, so it's your friendly neighborhood Fun with AJ here again today. What's new? First thing, I ordered the Kellerman, I think they're DS100 rear lights for my Thruxton RS to go in tandem. Working ability with my analog tail tidy, so I have two sets of turn signals and running lights in the back. That's first thing. Why am I doing it? Just, I don't know, experiment. Second thing, I got these shock mounts from Motone. I actually bought them from BA Moto. They're a US distributor. I had a little bit of a hassle with BA Moto. I'm not trying to knock them. I ordered them. They said they were ready via email. They'd be ready in, I think, a day, 24 hours. I got an email saying they were ready. And then I went in 4 days later to their shop in heavy traffic to pick these up. They weren't ready. They said they'd be ready next week. And they didn't even apologize or anything. BA Moto, not Motone. I went in the next week once I got a text from them. And it was mid the next week, not even the beginning. And they finally had them. Picked these up and I'm like, what? Why is there only one? I look at the back, it says one. And this is when I drive home. And I went the right, like a very upset email. And then I found out if you turn this around, there is actually two. They're just so thin. So, plan right now, I'm at a mock-up stage, so you guys know. I'm going to mock these up. No offense to Motone, I'm not going to put this on the outside because I don't like logos being shown. I'm going to face the Motone logo on the inside towards the wheel. I'm going to have two washers, and I came up with this. Two washers like so, because that's a big kind of hole. I'm gonna line them up, and then I've got these titanium bolts. It's like, I think 20 bucks for 4 of them, but they are premium. Super lightweight. I mean, they feel almost fake. That's titanium for you. Gonna put that in, and this is gonna go on the interior of my shock mount. Let's see if you guys can see this. Hold on. Like that. And I'll probably do some blue Loctite too. And then my indicator will stick out this way. So imagine like a lollipop sticking out this way above the shock mount. Hold on. I think I'm sorry I'm doing this a little rough. Just trying to make it work for you guys, but imagine like this. There you go. Like hanging out here. That's how it's gonna look with the analog in the middle. One on each side of these. 1, 2. So that's the idea, my rough mock-up. Will it work? I don't know. This is all... It's an experiment of sorts. I say experiment kind of loosely. I like modding my bikes to be one of one. That's why I do the mods I do, and sometimes why I get stuff, you know, kind of, not rare, but I get stuff kind of, what's the word? From unique places. It's because I like doing my own, I like my bike being mine. I don't want it being a carbon copy of everybody on the road, and I know Thruxtons are already rare because they're discontinued, not rare, but not seen as much, and because they're expensive, I make mine even more unique. And I also, something that inspires me, which not a lot of people do, it's just, you know, owners, common owners, but not a lot of motorcyclists do. I like when I meet a stranger and they say nice bike, whether they ride or not, and then they say, how'd you do this mod on your bike? How'd you get this? I've never seen this before. And I get to, you know, unload and explain to them in a conversation of, well, I sourced this, I put this together, this is all completely custom. I love that. That's one of the joys I get out of anything in life. You know, with watches, which is another hobby I have, with motorcycles, with tech. When people say, wow, how'd you get this specific setup? And I explain, this is how. I went down this rabbit hole and I developed my own thing, you know, after hours or weeks of research. That's why I'm doing it this way. I still have to wire up the harness. I'm gonna do that with a buddy in Huntington Beach probably. We've gotta figure out the harness. He also has some brackets for me that might be better than the Motone ones. I might use his instead. His are straight instead of angled. So that's a consideration. Another thing I got, so Kellerman makes a signal called the Autos, A-T-T-O, Autos. They are the smallest, I think, signals I've ever seen in my life for a motorcycle. They're like that small. Usually they go for $70 per. I found them on an eBay seller on sale, and they're still on sale. If you guys want the link, comment down below. I'll send you the link, and hopefully they'll still be on sale. I bought 2 front or rear single signals from their auto line for $18 USD instead of $70. I've seen someone do with a bobber. They went here to the, what is it, the brake perch, yeah, right here, and they essentially stuck a, what is it, a signal bracket thing here from Kellerman, and they have the autos running here. I was thinking, this is going to be a lot, it might be cool to run those here on my bike with these pods in tandem. I'm thinking, yeah, standing up, it could be pretty cool. I don't know. At this point, you could all say, AJ, you're going insane with lighting. You don't need to be that seen. You're probably right, but I don't like high-vis, like vests and clothes with the yellow and green reflective lighting. I like subtle stuff, blacked out, brown, ox blood, that, like subtle stuff. So like, if I can, instead of wearing gear that's super super bright and high vis, if I can make like very unique mods to my bike supporting that effort, I think that's what I'll do. So that's what I'm thinking. A lot going on. Sorry guys, I chat so much and I have these left field ideas. Let me know what you think. Hopefully, like, I give you guys ideas. You don't have to have a Thruxton. I did similar mods on my Ducati Monster black and tan right there. You know, custom vinyl wording. I did a custom headlight. I did custom signals front and back. I mean, just a lot of custom work. Leather work. I taught myself leather work and did custom. I mean, that's the same thing I'm doing here, is an evolution of custom and making them one of one. Making something your own, I mean, I don't think there's any hurt in that, other than, you know, financially maybe. So, anyways, that's it for today's Garage Talk. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully I didn't bore you. If you got questions, please ask. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It helps support my channel. It costs you nothing. And, yeah, if you want to just discuss, let me know. Until next time, it's your friendly neighborhood Fun with AJ.